Hello guys, we're back at Bicom Chats here at the Partner Summit in 2023. We are here with Serge Farman. He is representative of Telsynergy. Serge, welcome to the Partner Summit and welcome to the Bicom Chats. How are you feeling today?
Feeling great. Thank you very much for having us. It's been really nice. Everybody, as always, with Bicom is super friendly.
Yeah.
And, I feel it's a family environment. And, I enjoy coming to these events because...
What were you most excited about?
Well, to be honest with you, most excited about seeing Croatia and Bosnia.
Yeah.
Because, I've never been to this part of the world and I like to travel. But also excited about meeting the other partners here and, some of the sales teams. We talk a lot. I see them sometimes at trade shows. I've seen, Sanad sometimes at trade shows, and I've seen him even in London. We had dinner together. So, it was just a longer, time to be able to spend together.
Of course, and I'm sure you shared a lot of feedbacks with each other. I mean, most of the partners that came together that were earlier in the interviews, they were pretty excited to meet some people for the first time. And I mean, working in industry together for over 10 years and meeting for the first time, I'm sure that was a huge part of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially for example, Jose, we do a video conference every week, on meetings. And so, seeing him face to face for the first time was great. And and as well as the other members of the team.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, as for my first question, I would really like to go back a little bit in the history and, how this all started with Telsynergy and Bicom Systems. What was, the initial phase that that you came to the decision to choose Bicom Systems in the first place?
Well, it's kind of funny. I'm probably going to give an answer that wasn't like what you expected. So we had tried a couple of platforms and we had been very disappointed. Yeah. And, it's always, it's a mix of the price, of the service, the support, and the stability of the product. Obviously, stability probably being number one, support number two, and, price, obviously, you have to be competitive. So what happened is we tried a couple of platforms. We really had bad experiences. We sell through other agents. We call them either agents or reseller, depending on what the partner wants to do. And so it was one of our partners, this gentleman out of Toronto, Tim Whitehouse, that told us, listen, why don't you guys look at Bicom? I'm thinking of, using it myself. I've been testing it, and he had a long experience in the phone system industry. So we went ahead, and obviously we didn't go head first. We went ahead by extension, on directly hosted by you guys, and we did. He did very well, and we did very well as well. And we liked the product. My technicians liked the product. It was easy to deploy. And so after that, the relationship just kept growing and growing, and now we have many resellers under us and many extensions that we manage.
Now we're here.
Now we're here,
yeah.
And now we're here.
Considering we have obviously a long history together, how do you remember the time when we weren't partners, and how do you, comparing then and now, what kind of changes did you do you notice in growth of maybe Telsynergy?
Well, as I said, for us, so we had to make the turn. We really needed a stable product. Yeah. But we hadn't found it. As I said, we hadn't found that mix of stable, well supported, and the right price. And then so as soon as we got that opportunity, it just helped us take off, and as I said, find new opportunities. Yeah. So other people that were looking for the same thing, so we were now giving it to them. Of course. Yeah. So it opened up other opportunities, and I think it's going to continue because we have a lot of our own customers, direct. usually either through agents or just direct through the business that have been with us for a long time. And everybody's looking these days to go to, more advanced solution, right? We still sell traditional analog lines, but we want to promote this product more and more, really.
And obviously, yesterday we had the opportunity to see these new versions coming. And when we look at the current industry trends in the telecommunication industry, how would you say that Bicom products are following with the industry trends?
It's a very good question. I mean, I think you guys, you're following quite well with a lot of the products. Yeah. But, I think as we go to, things like meetings, I think because you're late, it's harder to get customers to use it. So, most of the other products where you've already had a position in the market, I think the enhancements are great, especially SMS. Yeah. Even in my presentation, I'll be mentioning a call center a bit because I think we need kind of a more complete call center solution because we get asked for it. Will it be the exact solution? Maybe not the first try, but there's always a couple of iterations before you get to the good solution, right?
And I want to just align with that question with what you just said. When it comes to working with, as a partner, working with Bicom Systems, of course, we organize these kind of events just to hear your feedback in the first place. But can you share an example with us of how is working actually with the product owners? Is it more like you speak with the client and you come with the problem and you talk with our product owners and you be like, okay guys, I need you to fix this for me? Or is it more like that we came as we follow with the industry trends and we suggest, okay, this, or is it more like collaborative two-way street?
That's a good question. So since I'm not the technician, and so usually when my salespeople come with a request, we try to see if Bicom can do it, and if Bicom can't do it, then we engage our salespeople, your salespeople, to speak to and to maybe engage your product owners so that we could see if it's a possible solution that we could offer. Is it something off the shelf? Is it easy to implement? Things like CRM integrations and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I've participated now in the Paris meeting and this one. So no, these face-to-face meetings obviously help to give feedback, right?
And as for the last question, obviously we see that our partnership has brought so much to TelSynergy. What are your aspirations for the future about these partnerships?
Well, I look really for the next chapter. I wanna keep it going. I like the team. I respect the people. I think everybody works hard. I think you see the culture. The culture is very good, and you also see the longevity of some of the customers. So that was one thing that I didn't have a perspective on before. So at this meeting, some people have been there since 2006, and employees like Saulio that have been there since 2007. So, I mean, when you see that, really, that tells you something about the company, it tells you something about the management, something about the culture. I think it's very important. So, I mean, having the right ingredients, obviously you guys, technology, sometimes we don't know what the future is going to bring, but as long as you're always listening, you'll always be able to adapt to the new technologies.
Of course. I mean, the relationships are always what matters the most. Serge, thank you very much for joining us in the Partner Summit. Thank you for taking time to talk with us in the Bicom chats. I wish you best of luck in the future, and I hope we will see you again next year and you will share with us some success stories.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.